Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Fairyn.
And I'm Eric. And we're with 317 Games. We're here to show off our brand new game, Trick or Treat. I love trick or treating. Have you ever been trick or treating? Sure you have. Everybody's a trick or treating. If you have, well then you pretty much already know how to play the game. So, have you ever been trick or treating before, Fairyn?
Yes, and last year I was a genie.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. Yeah, I was a pumpkin monster. I was a guy who was caught up by an alien. So anyway, it was a pretty cool little costume.
It was a hilarious costume.
But trick or treating always gives you really good, memories. It brings up really good memories of going out and having fun with your friends and getting candy and stuff like that. So we decided to go ahead and put that into a board game form. So what we've done now is we're going to explain some of the things that the game comes with. So you're going to notice that you have all different sorts of types of cards. You've got the door cards, the party cards, the trick cards, and the event cards. The game also comes with the bully stash bag, 3 dice, 15 different meeples, 6 trick-or-treat player bags, 1 candy bag with 160 different candy token pieces, 8 neighborhood tiles, the start and party tile, and the turn tile. And who do you want to pick as?
I want the witch.
I'm gonna play as the skeleton man.
Skeleton man.
I'm gonna play as... I'll play as a zombie, why not? Okay, and so once you pick your costume, everybody gets their own little trick-or-treat bag. You got yours, Fairyn? Alright. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick up 2 trick cards apiece. Go ahead, Fairyn. I'll let you take the first 2, Fairyn.
You get to draw off the top.
Okay. I'll take the next 2. Okay. Now, trick cards are cards that you can basically use to play against other players, or different circumstances will allow you to use them. Maybe a house doesn't give you any candy and you get to redecorate their house, or you get to steal candy from other players and things like that. And there's also, comes with 3 dice that have different
amounts of candy on each side.
Yep.
There comes with a bully stash bag, which we'll probably hopefully see the bully in the game, so you can see what he does.
Right.
And it comes with 8 game tiles. In a normal game, you set up 6 tiles in the middle, and on one side you have the start of the game, and where you're going to finish at the Halloween party.
And on the opposite side, you've got the turn card. So
where you go around and come back to the side. Mm-hmm. And when you go to set the game, normally you set up with 6 tiles, and you have 2 left over, and there are 2 extra tiles. So that way you can kind of keep the game,
different every time.
It plays different every single time you play it, depending on how the game is set up. And for this particular game, we're actually going to start. We're only going to do 4 tiles, so to give you guys a little quicker tutorial on how to play the game. So I'll go ahead and remove these, and then we can slide this up. And now we have our board.
Okay.
Yeah, and if littler kids are watching and want to play this, you're also gonna need a Halloween cup.
Any normal cup will do. It's just to help the kids roll the dice. So
any kid that has problems rolling dice, sometimes using a cup can help.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing you need to do is we're going to pick which side of the street you want to start on.
So there are 2 sides.
So which side of the street would you like to start on, Fairyn? I'm going to start on the far end.
I'm standing with Dig Dig.
All right, and I'll start across the street by myself.
Okay.
Now, whoever you're with is your group.
Right.
And some cards that you draw will affect groups or someone in your group. Now, if you have a card that affects someone in your group, you can't choose someone who's across the street because they're not technically in your group.
Yep. And just like any other neighborhood, you've got a street with houses on each side.
Okay.
And you cannot cross the street unless you have a card that allows you to cross the street, or you come to a crosswalk. You'll notice on this first tile, there is a crosswalk here, but it also has an event space, which we'll come to when we get there. Now, normally how we start the game off is whoever has the closest, I guess, event or door first gets to go first. So, for instance, we have one house closer, so we get to go first.
So if both groups advance at the same time, the group that hits their first space for a house gets to go first.
Okay, so we've reached a house, so what we do is we knock. Trick or treat!
And if you don't say trick or treat, you can't get candy.
So the first card we got was, Aren't You Cute? It says, if you are the princess, the clown, or the fairy, you gain an additional 1 piece of candy, but everybody gets to roll 1 dice regardless.
And that's everybody in that group, so I don't get to roll
one dice
since I'm by myself.
One dice.
All right.
Go ahead. I get 2 pieces of candy.
You get 1.
I got 1.
The game also comes with a lot of different little candy pieces that you put inside of this big bag.
Yep, and candy pieces will range from 0 points all the way up to 5 points, but there is 1 10-point token in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you draw candy, you draw it at random.
You draw it at random, and then you put it inside your trick-or-treat bag. You can look at it if you want, but it does go in your trick-or-treat bag.
I'm going to move these guys out of the way.
Sure.
All
Sure,
the
yeah.
extra character costumes. And those could come into play later depending on what we draw, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so you guys got your candy?
Yep, we're
Yeah.
done.
All right, so next we walk up here and then we come to the crosswalk. Now, at any point during this crosswalk, we can choose to swap sides of the street. I'm going to stay on my side. Does anybody want to cross and come with me?
Fairyn, do you want to cross?
Shower.
Okay, so when you cross, you hit the event space.
So, and because you're by yourself, you get the event card. It's a flashlight.
It's a flashlight. It says, hold on to this card. Play this card at any time to cross the street. Anyone in your group may go with you. So
that's a very lucky card.
it is. It's a great card.
All right, so the next house is we're closest to, so we would go next. So
I do want to point out one other thing. So in your groups, basically what you have is you have people who are the line leaders. The line leaders get to draw the cards. So for instance, if someone draws an event card, they take the event card and then they go to the back of the group, the back of the line. So
Eric's a line stealer.
Eric's a line stealer. No, you just got your event card, so he's gonna get his turn.
I'll
here in a
take the
second.
next one.
Okay, so you guys get to door knock. So go ahead.
Trick or
Trick or
treat.
treat.
So we
You
draw our next
guys
door
get
card.
1 dice.
Woohoo! 1 dice of candy. So I got
dice.
1.
1 dice. One,
Yep,
one
one piece of
candy.
candy. All right.
Everything.
So
I got money though.
oh,
0
Money.
points.
money is worth 0 because it's not candy. So all right. So what
So-
happens is then we're gonna proceed, and I get to go to the last house. So
But the money is very important because when you get to there, one of the
party cards allows you to swap out the money for the candy.
For candy.
Yeah.
So
All right. So trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
he's by himself.
Oh, take 2.
Take 2.
So he just gets
Hey.
2 candies.
I just get
He's
2.
lucky.
don't
He's
get
the
to,
lucky
roll.
one.
All right.
And so once the players advance to the end of the tile, then we flip over the next tile. And we keep playing as we did before. So the first thing is that, Chris, you come to an event. Because yours is the closest event. Closest
You're probably
marker.
gonna get
Oh,
a bully
it's a bully!
stash.
I got a bully.
How many candy do
it
you
says
lose?
each trader in my group loses 1 piece of candy, and you place it in the bully stash bag. So basically, what it is you take 1 piece of candy at random, and you put it inside the bully stash bag.
How many points did you lose?
I lost 4 points.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That was a
So
good
the bully now has candy in his bag.
one. Yep.
Okay, so now we go to the next house.
Oh,
Ready?
hold on a second.
Oh.
I'm going to play a trick card. Mine says Terrorize Neighbor. So play on a house. That house gives no candy to anyone at that house. Gives at that treats at the house. It says way to ruin it for everyone else. So that's my trick card. Does anybody have anything that can stop me? I don't.
Nope.
Flying rolls of toilet paper.
Oh, okay. So flying rolls of toilet paper. So it's because it says play at this at a house that gives you no candy. If this card is still in play at the end of the game, it's worth 5 points. Let it fly, boys. All right. So basically, we play that on the house, and if it's still there by the time the game ends, then she gets 5 extra points. So good job, Fairyn. That's pretty nice.
So the next house is going to be Chris's turn.
Yep. So trick or treat. Whoop. Ooh, it's 2 dice and an event. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess the event.
Ooh, 4 pieces
Four.
of candy.
Ooh. You lost
Pretty
4
good.
pieces, and now you have 4 pieces back.
All right. Okay. And then you guys will come to your house, but you
Oh,
notice that this house gives you an extra 1.
So before we get going, Chris, I want to say I'm going to play the steal card. I'm going to take 1 dice of candy from another trick or
Oh, he's going to
Candy
steal
bag.
candy from me. So go ahead. Roll a piece
Oh,
of candy.
then that means you have
I get 1 piece
get
of
1 piece of
candy
candy.
from you.
I
Let's see how many points I got. I got 1 point.
Ah! Okay, so
Wait, but I'm not done yet.
you're not done.
We get
Fairyn,
2.
I have a scary story for you. I play this in my group, and only I get to trick or treat at the next house.
Oh no! Only he gets to trick or treat.
Because you think it's scary now. So I get to go to the house. You can come with me, but I get to not. Trick or treat!
I think
Man uniform. If you're the policeman, astronaut, or hero, gain an additional 1. I think that's right. So there. Alright, so I roll 1 dice. Oh, I also get +1 because the house has a +1 on it.
Yep.
So I get 2 candies.
I bet you're gonna get a 0 too.
I got it in money. I got it.
I told you you were gonna get a 0.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So now.
Farron, do you have a trick card you want to play? Anything you want to do right now? Oh, you've got to steal. Who do you want to steal from?
Eric.
You gonna steal from me?
Okay, so you can
Roll
steal
one dice.
One dice. Here you go. Oh, the bat, the pumpkin, and the spider
spider.
are worth 0 points. Sorry, Farron.
I didn't get to steal.
I said no candy for you.
No candy for me.
All right. So now we get to the end of the tile, and what's cool is when we get to the roundabout here, we turn around and we come to a crosswalk, and at this point, any player can cross the street if they want to.
Yep.
But also something else really cool happens is that everyone draws back up to 2 trick cards.
So I still have 1, so I get to draw 1. That puts me at 2. Farron, you get to draw 2.
Because you don't have any trick cards, and I get to draw 2 because I don't have any trick cards.
Wait, did I draw 3?
I just you're at 2. You can just draw it. There you go.
2.
All right. So look at what you got
What'd
here.
you get, Farron? Ooh, I'll help you with that. I would like to say right now, if you have children that have a hard time reading, the trick cards are optional, so you don't have to play them. It's just a way of helping to make some variety in the game,
Yeah.
especially for older players that can read.
I'm still learning how to read, but I can read some things.
Okay, so I'm going to tell her what her cards do. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come. Does anybody here want to cross the street?
I'll cross.
Me too.
We're all going to cross together. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, agree.
Okay, so we're going to
Now
go over
we're
here.
all together. So what's interesting about this is that you can still all trick or treat as a group with all your friends if you want to. You can stay, and because you draw different points from the different candy from the bag, since they're each worth different points, you can still end up with different amounts at the end of the game.
Sure.
Because even if we roll the same thing, our candy points may not be the same.
Dada needs to catch up. Look, his feet are still on the road.
What?
Catch up! Catch up to that!
Oh, okay. So here's an interesting tile. So we come over here, and we actually come to what is that? A double?
Yeah, a double house.
It's worth
Two doors.
2 doors. So we get to draw 2 door cards. Okay, ready?
First one.
Trick or treat! The first one we get. Ooh, so scary. If you have a monster type costume, then gain an additional +1, which we all do. So we each get to roll 1 dice, and it's +1. Oh, you get 3, Farron.
Yay!
I get 2.
Here
I
you
get
go.
3.
I'll put 2 in my bag.
And then I get 2.
I got a 0, 1 candy, and 2 lollipops.
Oh, you got a mixtape. That's awesome. All
Mixtape.
right.
At least I can make like
Now we get to go to our second
we
door.
get a second door. Trick or
trick or
treat!
treat.
Ooh, it's 3 dice and an event. So Eric, you're the event leader, so you get to draw the event card.
I bet it's gonna get the boy.
All right. So we roll first, right?
Well, we'll all get the boy.
I get 3.
All right, Farron, I'll let you roll all 3 dice next.
I got an apple core, which
Oh,
is
you got
0.
4.
I got 4.
Wow, good job.
So
I got 4.
1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, let's see.
Okay.
I
And
got
I'll draw
gum.
the event
Yes, I
card.
love gum. But
My event card says, take what you like.
I got
Hold on
no
to this card.
zeros. I got no zeros. I'm so lucky.
So this gives me a sneak peek. Any candy gained from one house, and discard this card afterwards. So what this card, and I hold on to it. So this card, sneak peeking, says that when you draw your candy, You can take a look at it, and if you don't like one of them, you can put it back, and then you can randomly draw another one.
Yeah, you can put any number of them back and then redraw those.
I need that event because
Okay, so I go back to the back of the line.
Fairyn, you're the event leader. You're the line leader,
And now you're at the event.
now you get an event card.
It says
Second chance knock.
Ooh.
We draw a door card right now for our group. So here we go. Oh, empty bowl.
Oh.
We get nothing at the house. If
That-
if you have any redecorating cards, now would be a good time to play them.
Yeah.
All right, so now we come to another crosswalk right before we hit the last tile. Does anybody want to cross the street now?
I'll cross.
Me
Well-
too. I'll cross.
I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay too. You wanna
Okay,
go by
Fairyn,
yourself?
be by yourself. Okay. Ooh, scary. All right, but
Kids,
here's the
if
last
you're
tile.
by yourself on trick or treating and
Oh!
you're solo,
Oh, there's a crosswalk.
There's a crosswalk
Yep,
just
I'm
over
crossing.
here. If we didn't cross, if this were flipped the other way, which it could be,
you
we
guys
would
don't
got.
even have a house. You guys should
Exactly.
have crossed.
Well, we're crossing now.
Yeah, we're gonna cross now, so we'll go ahead and cross here.
I told you guys to cross. You didn't
All right,
listen.
so you get to move back here because I get to go next. All right, so we get to draw knock on this one.
Trick or treat!
2 dice.
Ooh,
2
nice.
dice of candy.
Yeah.
2. There you go, Fairyn. Ooh, you got 4.
Four. I keep getting.
Oh, I got cheese. Cheese is
I got
worth 0.
1, 2.
In Wisconsin, that would be worth 5.
Yeah, I'm
No, I didn't.
let's see. So I have 3, and I got 6 points, which is not bad. I'll probably hold on to this.
I got 2 gums. I love it.
Okay, so now we go to the next house, and this is the last house in the party.
All right. Before we get to the last house, I'm actually going to play a steal card on Fairyn. Fairyn, do you have a trick card to stop me? Right there.
There we go. I stopped him. I stopped him.
This one says Tattletale. Force a treater to discard a trick card that is being played. I'm telling. Anyway, so that would stop me. Okay, so we come to the last house. Ready?
Yep. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. 1 dice. That's how we started this mess.
3.
1. There you go. I get 1.
Well, I will play my
One.
take what you like because I have a 0 and a 1, and I don't want those.
Okay.
Oh no, I get 1.
I'll let you finish, Fairyn.
1.
I get 1 too.
All right. I got a 4 and a 2. I did better.
Yoink. Okay, so
All right. So now we're at the party.
now we're at the party. So everybody gets to take a party card at random. Now, the party cards are 50-50. It's either good or it's bad. One last hurrah or one last punishment. So
I will. Oh no, peanut allergy.
Peanut
I discarded
allergy.
all my peanut cards.
all his peanut candies are worth nothing. What'd you get? Exchange rate. Oh, this is where you can.
I have money.
Okay, I get the parent tax, so I lose
Wait.
1 piece of candy.
Before we do
Hold on,
anything.
Farron. Hold on, Farron.
Before we do anything,
I gotta find my money.
Hold on,
I found
Chris,
my money.
I'm gonna bag swap you. I'm gonna trade you bags.
Anyway, okay. There you go.
Hey guys, I got a werewolf bite. Look.
You got a werewolf what?
Bite.
Oh, bite.
I
Uh-oh.
hope you didn't get a lot of
Fangs.
peanut cards, Chris.
No.
Uh-oh, I got a couple.
Okay,
Okay, so
Farron,
now-
let's dump your.
Now
oh,
you
got yourself-
take your points and you add them up, and whoever has the highest point total wins.
Okay, so for instance, Farron, you have, and we'll keep your money separate, so that way you can go back and get more. You've got 1, so you get to go back and trade this in for another piece of candy.
But another pizza counter. Another pizza counter.
I find it's easier to put them in stacks of 10.
Yeah, me too.
So 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. That's 10. You have 21, Farron, and then you get to take one more piece of candy.
Goodness. 0 get. Oh, I got another money though. Do I get another try? Or
Yeah,
not?
sure, why not?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's funny.
That's cool. That's cool. 1
You got
candy
1.
corn.
So you have 22 points.
22. Toilet.
I have 28. 28 points.
I have 28 points too.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Okay, well, it looks like
I would have had more if I didn't have.
Oh,
peanut
he
allergy.
had peanut candies. He would have
And
actually
3 peanut
taken-
candies.
Oh, hold on. I got an extra. My bag wasn't empty all the way. I
Oh,
have 2 extra
what?
points. I have 30
Okay.
points. Woo! So
Congratulations,
So there
Chris.
you go.
Dad won.
make sure you check your bag. It may have candies in there. All right, so there you go. So that's how you basically play the game. And Fairyn, did you have fun?
Yes, I really did have fun.
I think this game is really fun for kids who obviously trick or treating has a certain place in all of our hearts for getting candy for free on one day of the year and dressing up, and there's just a lot of excitement around Halloween.
And the best day to play this is on Halloween.
Yeah,
You can play
you
this
can play it anytime you want. You can be Halloween every day.
Every day can be Halloween.
And
So-
yeah, so it's what's really cool is that with the meeples that we have, as far as the character pieces go, you can always go online and buy your own meeples or different meeples, and you can make your other costumes if you want.
yeah, you can just about use anything for a costume. All right, and with that, thanks for watching, and have a great day.
Happy Halloween.